Zdeneć Lyčka mit atsrapunga. Czechia mit dan markimut ahtlati jugunga. Kisjanni immanguanakka lachlisut okalutarpunga. I don't know if it is correct, but I've heard that it means something like, my name is Zdeněk Lyčka, I'm the Czech Ambassador to Denmark, but I speak very little Greenlandic. But I don't know exactly if it's like that, but anyway, I'm very interested in Greenland because for me it is a land of my old dreams when I was a young boy, and then I never thought that my dreams will be fulfilled in the future, and it happened in 1994-95 when I visited Greenland for the first time. And it was that time I was posted to the Czech Embassy, Czechoslovak Embassy, and then Czech Embassy in Copenhagen. And then I got a possibility from Greenland Tourism to travel to Greenland, and as a journalist, not as a diplomat, but as a journalist, and wrote a few articles about Greenland. I visited Ilulissat and Nuuk. It was very interesting because in Ilulissat I took a 5-day trip to Disco Bay on a ship called Maya. It was a German captain and a Greenlandic wife, his wife, and Carla, and Captain Willy. And we had a trip for 5 days and slept overnight in empty houses, hunters' houses. And it was very nice, very interesting. We saw a seal to be hunted and killed by a Greenlandic hunter, and we spoke to many local people and so on. So it was very interesting. And then I visited Nuuk on my own. It was for 3 days and a weekend, and I spoke to Arshak Miller at the time at the university, and it was a very, very nice man. Unfortunately, he's not any longer between us. And that time I fell in love really for Greenland. On the way back in the airplane, at the airport in Kangerlussuaq, I bought a book by Jørn Riel. It was just a few Greenlandic mythological pieces and some legends by Knut Rasmussen. And I read the book in the airplane. I just decided to translate Knut Rasmussen to Czech. When I came back to Copenhagen and afterwards back to Prague, I translated 3 legends by Knut Rasmussen. I sent to a Czech publishing house, and it was published immediately. So a book called Greenlandic Myth and Legends were published in Czech, and it was a second issue just now, 2007. So it is a real interest in the Czech Republic on Greenland. So back to my first visit to Greenland, I never forgot Greenland. And when I was posted to Denmark again, so now as ambassador, I visited Greenland last year. It was in September 2008. Just a few months after my arrival to Copenhagen, and we presented Czech cultural days, Czech days in Nuuk, and it was 5 days presentation of Czech culture. We had 2 exhibitions, one of them Czech UNESCO sites, and the second one was illustrations to the Czech book, or Czech version of the book by Knut Rasmussen. So the pictures by Martin Velisek are still traveling now, still traveling in Greenland. They were shown in Nuuk, and then in Narsaq, and then in Maniitsoq. Now they are in Sisimiut, and they will continue to Ilulissat. So then we had 5 Czech films, feature films, 4 Czech feature films. We screened it in Katuaq, and both exhibitions were shown in Katuaq. And we had many talks, political talks and economic talks with the ministers like Aleka Hammond, for example, and some other representatives of Greenland self-rule. Or that time it was home rule, self-rule, and it was very interesting. And then when I came back to Copenhagen, I was very pleased by being invited again to Greenland, to Maniitsoq, by the Museum of Maniitsoq, where they wanted to show Martin Velicek's exhibition. So I took with Martin Velicek to Maniitsoq this year in April, and we had a nice series of debates with destudents about mythology, about legends, and so on. And now I'm preparing, back again in Copenhagen, I'm preparing Czech Senate's visit to Greenland. It will be in the beginning of October, and it will be led by the vice president of the Czech Senate, which is in the Czech political scope. It is number 2. The first is president, the second is president of Senate. So vice president of Senate will be head of the delegation. I'm very much looking forward to show them Greenland. We will go to Nuuk, of course, and we'll go to Ilulissat. It is a committee which is interested in, which is the main work is based on local government and the state of condition of the nature and so on. So it is a committee for exactly those purposes. They are going to Greenland, to Ilulissat to see the smelting of the icebergs, and to Nuuk to hear about the change from home rule to self rule. So it is very interesting, and I'm looking forward to be there with the delegation. So Czech Greenlandic connections are very, very rapidly developing, and I hope with the new Greenlandic government that it will be confirmed, which was done already in the past. And I wish Greenland all the best.